Fuck.
I heard that second click.
You know what? Yeah, I know. I was going to start anyway. I was just thinking today we should change the opening music to Britney Spears' "Hit Me Baby One More Time."
Oh, how about I'm Poison? I like that one.
Yeah, I want "Hit Me Baby One More Time" because of that line. When I'm not with you, like that line. Oh, but say that. It feels.
You say it again.
When I'm not with you, like it flows so well. It's so good. I was obsessed with it earlier. Anyway,
welcome to the ASSHAT podcast. Hi, welcome back to the ASSHAT podcast.
Did my fart noise even me?
Yeah, I made it. Anyway, so I know last week we weren't around, but we're back again this week.
We need a week to recover.
Once again, I'm Jay. Right next to me, as always, is RT.
It's me, right next to John.
Across from me is Bill Mack.
When I'm not with you, I lose my mind.
Give me a sign.
Anyway, that's a really cool line. Can we do that?
We're not doing
that. Set that up for the end of the show. I want, if Britney Spears doesn't play to end the show tonight.
Well, then I want to request another song add to the mix as well.
Screw you.
I want "Easy Lover" by Phil Collins. I fucking love that song. She's an easy lover.
I'll listen to that. We can open it.
Yeah, I love that song.
Can we start the show over with "Easy Lover" and then finish with Britney Spears?
Yes, I would fucking beat off to
I don't even know the name of that Britney Spears song.
Well, it's got the line "When I'm not with you."
It's the one we all masturbated to as children when she was a schoolgirl, man. It was bait material.
It was the third best sexual experience of my entire life.
Oh, high five.
All right.
Yeah.
And what was the other song?
Phil Collins, "Easy Lover." It's like my favorite fucking song.
Yeah, it's a good
right
song.
Below Journey's "Separate
You gotta
Ways."
hold on to something.
That's not the
You got
song.
me singing on the radio.
Is that the song? I don't think.
I don't know.
No, that's not.
I think you gotta
She's
hold
an
on.
easy lover.
You gotta hold on to something.
She'll take your heart and you won't feel it. I think I don't know. It's
You better hold on to it.
It's the best fucking song. But also,
Can we listen to that song by who was it? Kevin Federline. I think it went like this. Yeah, can we listen to that song? That was a good song.
I like he's typing. John was clicking away at the keyboard, asking us information, and then he comes back with a fart noise.
What kind of reference is Kevin Federline?
Because you said Britney Spears.
I got it.
Oh my God!
Right.
I just said this idiot and pointed to myself.
All right, so let's discuss some things. First of all, I want to discuss something with you that's kind of embarrassing that happened to me and kind of disgusting.
Your penis fell off.
That's not true.
Your second penis fell off.
That is true.
That time that was weird.
Products from Vortex tend to be failures.
Vortex. Vortex is the best.
The best.
Buy that second penis.
Buy a second penis. This morning I woke up and put on a pair of pants that I wear all the time, and they didn't fit me. So I was like, okay, I guess I won't be wearing these pants. I put on another pair of pants. Guess what? That didn't fit me.
Waist.
So I got to this pair of pants and just squeezed my now fat ass into them.
Are you getting fat?
I think so.
You know what's funny? Me, the fattest person in the room right now,
yeah.
I haven't changed pant size since I started dating Ange. She is the first human being in my life who has been able to keep me at a consistent weight since I met her. I don't know how it happens. I think it's because she eats all the snacks. That was a whisper. I don't want her to hear me say that.
If she listens to the show.
I swear to God, I just heard thunder when you said that.
Yeah, I know. I said it too. And
Anybody else hear that?
Yeah, it was.
Did anybody else hear that?
Yeah.
I live in total fear of my wife.
Everyone else can hear us, so I can just talk light. You just got to talk light like this. No, you don't have to whisper. You just talk very light.
I am in total fear of my wife at every fucking
any moment of the day.
Yeah. Like,
so while we're
literally said something. I'm not even going to say what it was out of fear that she'll hear it or someone will tell.
Don't say that.
Talk about
something that you won't say.
He said something.
No. This is garbage. Garbage.
I'll tell the whole thing.
Don't tell the whole thing.
Okay, yeah. Cut my mic. Cut my mic.
Button again. Yeah.
Anyway,
sports.
Shut up. So yeah, I'm all a little flustered that I'm probably gaining weight, and I haven't gained weight since I've lost weight in high school and never gained an ounce back, and now I'm like a whole inch bigger in the waist.
You're 31.
Yeah.
Jay, it happens. We get old. We all get old. All of us, everyone in this room's 30.
I'm going to be young forever.
So it's
I'm not 30.
I'm not 30 either.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah.
You son of a bitch.
I don't keep track of my age. I got married.
I don't know. I'm not 30, but I'm fat.
Yeah.
See, as you guys know, I lost a whole bunch of weight, and now I'm back to my more natural weight.
Yeah, you're back to.
I'm back to being myself.
Honestly, I hate to say this. I think you look better a little heavier, Bill. I'm sorry.
I don't even care one way or another, but nonetheless, my aunt is still buying me clothes from when I was thin. It's weird. I was fat my entire life. I lost a little bit of weight. Like, she bought me some stuff for my birthday a couple weeks back, and it's all larges. I tried to put some of it all. It's like so bad.
Those shirts I pawned off on you are from my aunt, who keeps buying me clothes that I don't fit into. I don't get it. What is with aunts?
Yeah.
Acknowledge how fat I am. She won't not tell me. It's like every time she sees me, she's like, "Oh, you're so goddamn fat. You're getting fatter in front of me." But then she's buying me these clothes that I wore in high school.
She bought me a jacket that was a large. That was actually the only thing I made her. She asked me if I wanted her to take it back, so she did, and I made her get me an extra large. But by the time she returned it and gave it back to me, Abby just made me give it to our cat for Hanukkah.
You're only up to 1X. You only have a single X on all your clothing?
No, Bill's not even. Oh, you're at a single X now?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
The larges are the things that I couldn't fit into that you got me.
I have to wear a 2, and depending on what type of clothing, a 3X. I can't wear a 2X t-shirt because they just come up to my belly button. I'm just wearing a belly shirt. I don't know what the problem is. I actually found a couple companies that make long shirts. If I get a long 2X, I can wear it. Otherwise, I can't wear them.
XLT.
Tall.
Yeah.
It's tall.
XLT.
Yeah. Like all my dress shirts, I can't wear a regular dress shirt. I have to go somewhere. This shirt, this is not the regular fucking shirt. This is a long goddamn shirt. Being a fat guy is difficult.
Yeah, being a tall guy is difficult.
I think I sit on my balls.
Being a short fat guy is difficult. So everybody,
you're the best. You're like a dwarf,
I think it's difficult to be everything.
And damn society for all their body shaming imagery.
Yeah.
And all
Stop
that
fat shaming me all the time.
Why won't someone stand up to me?
Yes, for me. Stand up for me.
I'm a huge bully. Somebody stand up. Try it.
Getting bullied.
All right, if I can interrupt you guys for a second. Since this week is pretty light on things as far as TV and movies and things like that.
We haven't even mentioned recovery from last week.
I know. We're going to lump everything into this segment. So let's start talking about last week's show.
It was a glorious.
Let me tell you things from my perspective. I started off the show very buzzed, and about, a quarter of the way through the show, I realized that you guys were getting so blasted that I just stopped drinking because there was no way to steer the ship if we were all going to be drunk.
Thank you for using that metaphor, because we used that metaphor that night. Yeah.
And so I let you guys do your thing, and I just controlled the show. And then when the show was over, after I got done rendering the show and putting it online,
we started vomiting.
They started vomiting profusely.
I didn't vomit that profusely.
No, you
did.
A lot, dude.
It's not like I don't remember. I remember throwing up. It just wasn't all that bad. It was controlled. It was a controlled experience. In fact, I would say I 87% decided to.
Bill, I don't know if you remember, because I listened to it. You get up and run to the bathroom.
Well, yeah, I thought about thought about fighting it. Decided not to. It was a calculated decision.
I'm going to compare our two.
It was a calculated decision.
No. Because RT has the best comparison for the two events that happened. As soon as we stopped recording, you got up, moved to the bathroom, and just started to go. You came back at one point while I was still in the middle of rendering, got up and ran to the bathroom again, did it again. Now, as soon as I was done, and I turned to RT, I said, all right, everything's done. We're all set. Everything's good. RT said, great. Stood up calmly and slowly walked over to the basin and then puked in the basin.
Started throwing up in the sink in the
back.
I
heard you throw it up.
But the point is I sat here and I knew it was coming. I knew long before I went and threw up that it was coming. But I literally stared at John McCool and I just waited for him to say, yeah, it's good. And then I, like a gentleman, walked over to the sink, and then, not like a gentleman at all, just threw up everywhere. And I threw up so much. But you missed it, John. Or maybe you didn't. I don't remember, because after that, it started to get really fuzzy. At one point, I went upstairs, and I sat in my chair.
No, I left before you guys even got up here.
Okay. So I go and I sit upstairs, and Bill Mack, I think, was either coming out of the kitchen. I don't remember all the details. But in my brain, I know this is how it went down. I was like, oh, I'm going to burp. It's time to burp. I threw up in the basement. I'm good now. Everything's okay. I'm sitting in my chair. I put my hand up like this to burp, and I just fucking throw up. And I throw up. It goes straight out of my hand, all over the front of me. I got it in my shoes. Okay, I had to wash my shoes.
This is kind of a disgusting story.
Yeah,
I don't really want to hear much more of this.
And that was the start of a night that didn't end until 8 a.m. I was awake and vomiting, watching the sunrise that night. Guys.
Sounds beautiful.
It was pretty.
That's the difference. That's why I'm saying I didn't do it that much. I mean, I did that. I was good. Yeah. I didn't even wake up with it. Not even.
Look how much of that bottle
the next day. It was a calculated
Amsterdam
decision.
banana vodka.
It was great.
Or
went home, ate a little Chinese food, drank 2 bottles of water, went to bed, woke up. wonderful Thanksgiving with my family.
I didn't make it.
Yeah, he didn't make it to Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
He didn't make it.
that's the difference. And you're saying I'm the one.
Yeah, I am. Because
So-
I'm saying all that happened after Jay was like, the show's done.
Just because you walked carefully and waited a minute.
You know how I know I wasn't drunk? Because I got up, walked up the stairs without issue, got in my car, and drove home. That's how I knew I wasn't drunk.
Oh my god, I imagine if I were to try to drive that night,
Yeah, you would have died.
I would have... No, I don't think I would have gotten very far. I think I would have just hit whatever was near me before I got the car out of the
Rolled out of the car
Yeah.
and vomited.
Yeah, start throwing up again. Or I get in the car and throw up on myself and realize this is a bad decision.
So let's talk about anything that's TV related right now. We both missed S.H.I.E.L.D. this week.
No, I saw it, and it
Oh.
was probably the best episode in a long time, but we don't have to talk about it because I really want you to see it because it was so goddamn... All right, can I give you one spoiler? Can I give you 2 spoilers?
You know I don't care about
Give
that
him
stuff.
3.
Three spoilers?
Give him 18
Okay,
spoilers.
boom. First spoiler, Coulson's new girlfriend,
Yeah.
the head of the ATC, fucking dead. Dies within the first 3 minutes of the show.
Now you got to stop. That was last week's episode,
Oh. Then, yeah.
which
Well,
I
now-
did see.
Well, now you guys can talk about
Oh,
it.
then, yeah, then I did miss this... Whatever.
What?
Oh yeah,
What?
that was great. Me doing that happened for like 2 minutes last week.
Well, the funny part is that you couldn't stop doing it.
Yeah, I tried.
And then me and Bill were just mocking you, and we thought that you would snap out of it. Instead, you just went, okay, whoa.
Also, that is the worst telling of the bear story I've ever
You
done.
don't even remember that, do you?
He told the bear story last week?
It was so bad too. It was so
No,
bad.
it was.
I listened to it.
It was mediocre,
Bill
at best.
calls it too. He says you pull the knife too early, and I listened to it, and he's
Yeah.
right. I
Yeah.
totally pulled
Well,
it too early.
That's why I stole it, because I'm
Yeah.
better at it
But
than you.
you're not- you said that too. Yeah.
We should have...
Well, I
I'm a
told you in the
Beowulf
past.
fan.
I told you in the
Let's do it.
past that we should just record the bear story on its own
You
and
were
put it
right.
on the site.
I should have read it. I
So
haven't written down.
we'll do that sometime.
But I said it recently. I just sat down and I did the bear story. No, I didn't want anyone to be there for it because I'm an adult now. but Bill, you're right. There's
Well, the
parts
whole
I
world
miss.
was listening last week.
There are whole moments
World.
I miss. Oh, yeah, no, Jay, we have billions of listeners. Do you have any idea how big we are in
Yeah.
Korea, North Korea?
Billions. Is this like the yen
Billions.
exchange, where a billion is equal to 10? Is that what
Well,
it is?
if they listen to us in North Korea, they listen to us in China. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it spreads between them.
Yeah, those two.
They can't stop
I don't
yakking
understand.
about internet radio shows, those two
Yeah.
countries.
We're the only other radio show in North Korea.
We don't know that because, we're not, like, friends, like, nationally
No,
together.
I challenge
and stuff,
anyone
but-
to go to North Korea and turn the radio. You're going to get 2 stations, government broadcasting and ASSHAT podcast, and it plays nonstop 24/7. They just cycle through.
Well, the only
all of our-
reason, the
And
only
since
reason,
that's happening, they're definitely listening to it in China, too.
well, the
Yeah,
only
yeah,
reason,
Bill gets
the
it.
only reason it's playing in North Korea is because of the kind-hearted loveliness of our dear supreme leader Kim
Kim
Jong-un.
Jong-un,
Yeah.
great dude,
Yeah,
love him.
great
He
guy.
plays our show.
Yeah, love him. He likes margaritas, but don't tell anybody.
Don't tell me, Un dude. If you're listening, send us something.
Yeah, send us something,
That's-
and not the bomb.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I support what was just said. I just want to stay out of that one. Bill Mack.
Yeah, he's trying to stay hidden.
Yeah, he's trying
We're
to stay
not.
hidden, Un.
Me and Jay dropped cover a long time
Yeah,
ago.
long time ago.
Yeah, I don't support that.
We're not. No, you know what? Let's live it. I was going to deny it, but let's just live it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hope I get black bag tomorrow.
So, Bill, how about
I just want to warn you, Bill. If we do get black bagged, realize you're the 3rd person, so you're going to wind up black bagged with us. I actually just said earlier today that I want to throw change at Obama until I wind up in Guantanamo getting force fed through my nose. Didn't I say that earlier?
I think you did say that. Yeah.
I think you said that exact word.
Yeah.
Just that word. Nose.
Yes. So that is a word. That
Nose.
it was one breath counts.
Yes. So, Bill, that show, what was it again?
Leftovers.
The Leftovers.
The Leftovers.
Now, I watched the first couple episodes, couldn't really get into it, but from what you're telling me, is
Did you
that
get to the stoning where they stoned that woman
No,
to death?
no.
Oh, you didn't get that far? She deserved it.
I couldn't really get into it, but you're telling me that with these past season 2 finale, that this is like the show to end all shows. If they ended it now, it would be amazing, right? It's like,
I think the ending is good enough, but no, I do hope it keeps going. This season of that show was just so fucking perfect. I'm telling you, it was the most beautiful season of television I've ever seen in my life.
Now you described the show.
Every episode either was an emotional like roller coaster the entire time, or at the very least had like a mind-blowing ending, ending at the end. I swear to God, don't even care about the first season of the episode. Who cares? You already know enough.
Yeah.
Just watch the second
That's
season.
what I'm asking. Like, you must get so emotionally invested in these characters because there's honestly, thinking back, there are probably 2 people I give a fuck about in the show that I can remember.
Who are they?
The leader of the Silence Cult and the main character, the cop guy.
Perfect. Just watch the second season. Who cares? Trust me.
Oh no. Okay, that's good because they were the most interesting parts of the show. I think. Not just interesting, but I liked them. I liked who they were. In the first season,
did you see the episode where the priest has to go gamble?
Yeah, and he kills those people.
You've seen enough. Watch the second season. I swear to God, it's
Bill,
incredible.
I got up to when they stoned that woman to death in the woods.
It's incredible. Just watch it. I'm telling you.
I'm going to say again, John,
it comes back.
It's fucking when this is a stoning and it's brutal as hell.
I don't even know how to tell you.
She does so well. She's part of the Silence Cult. It's so weird. I'm not going to bother to explain, so I'm just going to tell you what I saw. So she's part of the Silence Cult. Silence Cult, they're a bunch of assholes. They're people that deserve to get stoned to death. So this gang kidnaps her, ties her to a tree, and they stone her to death. And she holds out so long before she starts to beg them to not stone her to death. And they do it. But honestly, she kind of deserves it. They're pretty terrible people.
Yeah. So
I'll tell you what, I'm going to fill you in later on what happens.
Well,
and I want you to watch the second season.
Tell me.
No.
It's called Terrible People?
We can't.
I'm going to tell you about this later, but I'm telling anybody that's listening, if you haven't watched that show, watch it because it's...
Did you guys watch... It's
phenomenon.
It's not Twin Peaks, and I want to say it's called Brokeback Mountain, but I know it's not that. They live in it's a weird town. And
oh my God!
And it's a dad, a wife, and their son, and the son's like weird. And they get to the town, and you don't really know what's going on. But then you find out it's the far future.
Terrence Howard's in it. Terrence Howard was the original Cody.
Okay, yes, Terrence Howard is in it, and he is the sheriff of this weird town, and it's a show. Have either of you guys watched that show?
No, never watched it. Not once.
What's it called?
I can't. It's Welcome to something.
No, it's not. I don't think that's right. Welcome to Gooseberry.
I don't know.
Welcome to Goosemont.
Something like that.
No,
yeah.
I don't think that's right at all.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
All right. Well, have you ever seen that show, Bill?
I've never heard of any of the things you said.
I would really like both of you guys to try to check that show out.
I don't know who that person is.
It's a really cool show. It's so wild. You just think it's a nuts sci-fi thing until one episode they're like, oh yeah, by the way, it's actually 2,000 years in the future.
Wayward Pines.
And Wayward Pines, yeah. And the rest of the world besides this one town is gone, and it's what humanity has evolved into is out there, and we're pretty much fucking monsters. And the show is absolutely insane. It's really crazy. It's really nuts. I loved every second of it. I'm going to say again how much I missed the 100, because hopefully someone in China gets the ball rolling on the CW, and they're like, hey, get the 100 back. I need to see my dirty teenagers in the woods fighting for their life against everything.
Yeah. I agree with that. So
the 100 is like Battlestar Galactica, Lost, and the kids in the flies.
Lord of the Flies.
And
so you've eaten up enough time with your nonsense.
Yeah, that was a lot of rambling. For later on, we're going to have a game where you ramble for a little while. So, you couldn't just say, you can't just bite your damn tongue.
I'm sorry.
Also, I'd like to say that this week I bought the new Star Wars game, Battlefront. And it is great. It is awesome. It is amazing.
It's Star Wars.
It's Star Wars.
Sing the song. Sing the Star Wars song just a little bit. Do it. Come on.
Star Wars.
No, not
nothing but Star Wars.
Bill Murray.
That's the song.
I know he does Jaws.
Yeah. But it's got excellent gameplay. The engine on it is the same engine that they used in Battlefield. No, not that kind of engine. Gaming engine?
I don't know what it is.
You guys are crazy.
What's a gaming engine, Bill? Don't tell him, Jay.
I have no
Bill,
idea.
describe to me what a
I swear to God, since the last thing you talked about, RT, I haven't understood a word anybody said. Somebody said Star Wars, and I went, oh, okay. And then it was like, no more.
Yeah, I know. That's why I made the engine noise.
Now, the thing about Battlefront is that yesterday, on the 8th, they released a new map along with a new gameplay option. And when I played that gameplay option, I kind of figured out that is...
What's it called? Don't just call it the gameplay option.
It's Battle of Jakku. That's the gameplay.
I mean, is it?
It's kind of like no, it is. It's a team It's a team battle. Would you let me keep talking? There's a team battle where it's where if you're the Empire, you have to defend a position, and all you have to do as the rebels is take any one of the many positions that the Empire is taking. There's 4 waves. The first wave, you get 4 positions to defend. If you lose just one, you move on to point 2, and you have to run there because as soon as you lose, aerial bombardments start. So you have to run. You get to point 2. There's 3 positions to defend. Point 3, 2 positions. Point 4, which you never want to get to, is only 1 position to defend. The Empire is set up to lose in that gameplay.
That it's
the whole game is set up like that. That if you're the Empire, you're set at a deficit because the Empire is supposed to lose.
Oh, yeah.
So in order to win that, you have to really try. It's harder to play as the Emperor.
But I don't think that sounds true to the story of Star Wars. Remember, the rebels are the one who were like crawling in the muck. Their ships kind of suck.
Well, that's the thing.
That's the thing.
As the Empire, you get more advantages than the rebels, but you're at a deficit when it comes to how easy it is for you to lose. The Empire, it's easier for them to lose, but you get more to fight with. You get an ATST, you get an AT-AT.
If you could have either of those, which one would you want?
The ST.
You want the Chicken Walker?
The Chicken Walker.
What about you, Bill?
Yeah.
Fuck you. You know what exactly what I'm talking
I
about.
would go with the 4-leg one.
Yeah,
you want the big one?
exactly.
You want the big one?
AT-AT, yeah. The biggest one. When you look up the schematics, like think of like 80 people. You could probably just live in the back. That would be my house. It probably runs forever.
Yeah.
Probably it's like a fusion generator in it or something.
But the Battle of Jakku seems to be what they're setting up in the cinematic universe. The Battle of Jakku was the last stand of what was left of the Empire after Darth Vader and the Emperor were killed. That's the last stand. That's where the remainder of the Empire fell back to, and that's where they lost.
Because usually in Star Wars,
but that's what it seems like in the game. It seems like
yeah. But I mean, but usually in Star Wars, the final battle we see in Episode 6 is considered the win.
The win. But you got to imagine, like in any war, there's still going to be whatever's left over the remaining forces.
Well, that's the plot of this movie. Are these people are
no,
just
actually
remnants of the Empire.
From what I'm getting is that they're not remnants from the Empire, that they are people that are idolizing the Empire.
Yeah, but it's the same thing. They were part of it, and when the Empire collapsed, this chunk of it just stuck together. It's like when a big country would break up.
Yeah,
they're like the Chechenian Republic, or that's a weird example.
Czech Republic.
No, I'll tell you about Chechnya in the future. But yeah, so they're
Czechoslovakia turned into the Czech Republic.
It doesn't matter. Chechnya is a different place, but we're talking about Star Wars. Yeah, so they're like that.
Chechnya doesn't exist. Not a real place. It's another Star Wars place.
They're like radical Russian Muslims.
No, they're not.
You better watch out.
They're not.
All right, so yeah.
Supreme Leader Un, why don't you call us up? Tell RT how wrong he is about Chechnya, whatever the hell that is.
But
Nobody knows what that is.
I think they're like a broken faction of the Empire. We got General Hux, Captain Fat.
No one could take you seriously talking about Chechnya.
I'm just, Jesus Christ! All right, fuck what I have to say about Star Wars. Oh, I'll give you the Time Magazine Star Wars issue I bought in the airport.
Okay, thank you.
And then he offers gifts.
Yeah.
Gifts.
That's where I'm getting all this information from, is what I'm trying to tell you. Read this whole article about Star Wars movie.
This seems like as good a time as any to take a quick commercial break, and we will do that right now.
These people want your money.
Trans women across the United States have a problem. They do not like to use the words taint or grundle to describe that delicate area between their scrotum and sphincter. But we, at the Vortex Social Equality Division, have come up with an elegant solution. We now refer to it as the Vula. And because we at Vortex are also money-hungry monsters, we have come up with a product to clean that special area, called the Vula Towelette.
Vula Towelette.
It is a 3-ply cotton paper blend around a cylindrical cardstock tube.
Isn't that just toilet paper?
The Vula Towelette. Ooh la la. That's Vula. By Vortex. Okay, we're back.
I can't wait for it. Everything they sell is like the best thing you could buy.
Yeah.
Double penis.
Second
Killer
penis.
on the roof.
Second penis.
Well, I don't. they don't pay me. They pay you. You get the check.
That's
Double
right.
penis.
The second penis.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's why you're correcting me. Double penis. Hitler on the roof.
Hitler on the roof.
I think they make a clit in a can. I don't know. All kinds of weird stuff. And then that one, I can't wait to buy that.
Yeah, because you would need it. You would, ma'am.
I'm disgusting.
Anyway, it's time for the news, as it always is. Time for the news.
Bill, you haven't said 10 words today.
Well, Bill's not feeling
I've
it
said
today.
plenty of words.
No.
Anyway,
I've
time for the
said,
news.
Call into the contest hotline.
The contest.
If I've said more than 10 words. If I've said less than 10 words, then you've won $1,000.
Breaking story today. Bill Mack says 9 words exactly on ASSHAT podcast. 9 words.
That whole last thing was more than 10 words.
Kind of, was it? What did you say? I don't even remember what you said.
All right, it's time for the news. First major news story is asshole buys the rights to Wu-Tang Clan's newest album.
Oh, yeah, the fucking AIDS drug dude, right?
Yes.
What a douche. You're the biggest douche.
So
man.
the Wu-Tang Clan made a new album, and instead of releasing the album, as they would normally do in any record industry type thing, instead they decided to make only one existing copy of the album and sell it for close to $2 million.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
And they sold it to, and I'll give you his actual douchebaggery name. His name is Martin Shkreli, the 32-year-old pharmaceutical executive who triggered outrage worldwide earlier this year when his company increased the price of a drug used to treat some AIDS sufferers by 5,000% from $1,350 to $750.
Yeah, well, he's like the biggest piece of shit.
He's the biggest piece of shit. Now, the reason why he bought this album...
Is to be a giant... He's like,
well, no, part of the
bigger
stipulation
piece of
when
shit.
you buy the album, the Wu-Tang Clan stipulation, where if you were to purchase the album, you'd have to sign a contract, and the contract says that you'd never be able to sell this album. You could release it for free, but you could never make a profit off of the album. So, this guy bought it, and he's been quoted as saying this. The reason he bought it is so that he can make friends with rappers and famous people who want to listen to the album, who are going to come to his house and listen to it, so he can rub elbows with famous people.
What a piece of shit! You're literally going online.
So,
but
not only that,
like, hey everybody, I'm a piece of shit. I literally can't make friends. I'm going to spend $2 million to invest in a product that should bring me friends.
So
he bought himself a friend magnet.
Not
he
only
bought a fucking real
that's
friend
what
magnet.
he did. That's what he did. Not only did he buy this album for $2 million plus, it's not been confirmed exactly how much he spent on it. He hasn't even listened to it yet.
He might even not like Wu-Tang.
Instead, he had one of his assistants listen to it to make sure that all the songs were there and that it wasn't some sort of fluke. So his assistant, some poor schlub who works for this guy, got to listen to the Wu-Tang
wouldn't just
album.
throw the CD in? It's a
No.
CD.
that would be...
So anyway, this cements his spot in history, and I think he's going to win the Asshole of the Year award.
Yeah, is that a real thing?
Yeah.
Yeah! Best asshole!
Best
It's
around.
you! Hey, asshole from that AIDS medication thing. Call into our hotline and give us some free
Into the
Wu-Tang.
contest hotline, you've won! You've won another $1 million.
No, you'll win 3 friends. We'll be your shitty friends. Because you're a
I don't think we're
huge
the kind of
asshole.
friends he's trying to
No.
attract.
But look, the guy's desperate. He just
We're only
said
big in
he's
North
desperate.
Korea.
You're a giant asshole. We'll be your friends. Let us get some Wu-Tang, new Wu-Tang, and, take us to tapas sometimes, man.
What's that?
Tapas.
What's that?
It's a Spanish meal where everything's really fancy, but it's like they only bring you enough for each person that's able to have like 1 or 2 bites.
Wow.
But it's like dished out in those bite-sized things, and it's usually not that... No, it's usually pretty expensive because tapas is fancy. Here it is. You go to Spain, they like eat it all the fucking time. It doesn't seem expensive, but here in America it's so expensive.
Okay, so next bit of news. NASA and Google have partnered up to create the world's first quantum computer.
Ooh.
Quantum computer...
Napster?
NASA.
NASA.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That was Napster.
Napster.
Look it up.
Yeah, unless they were using like 5 billion floppy drives, because that's how old Napster is.
What's going to still be around?
You know what a quantum computer is?
A super duper computer.
It's more than the supercomputer. For instance, the quantum
I
computer...
said super duper.
Quantum computer actually uses quantum goddamn physics to work.
All right.
Let me give you an example. Let me see if I can try to explain this to you in a physical realm. Okay, a bit in a computer can either be a 0 or a 1.
Yeah.
It can never be both.
Okay.
In a quantum computing, a bit can be both at the same time.
So
it's kind of like Schrodinger's cat, where it's both alive and dead at the same time.
How does that make a computer better?
It runs faster. For instance, it can compute something. It can compute something in 1 minute that it would take a standard computer like this one we have right here, which is this is a top of the line goddamn computer.
That's
okay?
my computer, by the way, everyone.
It would take this computer 10,000 years to calculate what that computer can calculate in 1 minute.
What do we need that for?
What do you mean calculate?
Like you put a crazy math problem into it, and even computers have a hard time with some complex math problems, and it still takes them a while. This is the original reason we built
But what does that do for me at home?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The same thing. So what? It's faster. I don't get.
Yeah, what are they going to do?
It would change It can change computing where you can have something like this be in a wristwatch that would be able to do the amount of stuff that your computer and your phone and every piece of technology in your house can do, except better and faster.
Yeah, but it's also a wristwatch. You said that's
the size of a wristwatch is what I'm saying.
These things get so fast.
But I don't get the point.
You could essentially
they're all fast enough right now. I still don't understand.
Yeah.
So what? It's super fast.
Stop
well,
doing that.
the benefits of it are is that we can finally send unmanned things into space and not have to worry about programming them on the fly. You can program them all here on Earth and just send them, and they'll be fine. They can go and do things for millennia, and we'll never have to worry about them.
For all we know, the Voyager's doing that right now, man.
Yeah, maybe.
It sounds to me like artificial intelligence.
Well, anyway, that's where the end of the story is, and now all citizens across the United States are all screaming, "Skynet's going to happen," and they're right.
I don't like that. None of that.
Well, no,
none of that could
Skynet
be good.
would only really work if whatever that system is wired into it'll
wire itself. Quantum computer.
It's going to wire itself.
Yeah,
but also,
can't just do
Skynet
that.
exists in a world where when our nuclear weapons fire, the Russian automatic response is to fire theirs. I think since the collapse of the Soviet Union, I don't think they necessarily have an automatic fire nuclear weapons policy anymore.
Of course, I was just joking, but you can keep going with whatever you're talking about.
Well, hey, our AI scares the fuck out of me, man. That's a really scary concept. But Neil deGrasse Tyson says not to be afraid of it. I looked into it. He says not to be afraid of it. He says there's one of two options. You just don't program computers to have that happen, or you make them more like people. So they're going to have to think more. Wait, was that Neil deGrasse Tyson?
Okay, so now there's a new scientific reason as to why you ignore people.
You made him mad.
Oh, you John McCool? Is that what it is?
There's
Is
a
that the
scientific reason as why you ignore people. The London Journal of Neuroscience at the University College of London has discovered in a comprehensive study that basically your eyes and your ears are competing for attention at any given time. If you're doing something that involves you having to see something, you necessarily won't hear anything being said to you. Vice versa, if you're listening to something, you might not see something that's trying to happen in front of you. So essentially, that's why I ignore everything you say, because I'm too busy looking at the screen. You know what I mean?
What about
such a piece of shit?
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening.
Yeah.
everybody ignores me? Does that mean they're all checking out my hot bod?
Yes.
Wicked.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Can't help it. Bill, you look like Bradley Cooper. Remember?
Yeah, you know what?
Figure
I look
that
like
out.
Jason Sudeikis from the side.
No, you don't.
When,
Stop
when
saying
I yawn
this weird.
in the dark
That's
on
not
I-95.
true. No, you look like Brad. Just say you look like Bradley Cooper. Just say that.
Well, no, that's I don't find it.
No one is going to know.
Yeah,
no one knows what you look
But
like.
from the side, when I yawn in the dark on I-95, it looks
Jason
just like
Sudeikis doesn't have a beard.
Sudeikis.
The U.S. ambassador in Thailand
Yeah.
maybe in a shit ton of trouble with
the Bitcoin thing?
No.
Oh, fuck. I was hoping I knew this.
U.S. ambassador is in a little bit in trouble. He's in suspicion of insulting the king.
Oh, the king
There's
thing.
a king law that right now in effect in Thailand that if you insult the king, you'll go to jail. And he spoke out on the severe punishments that people were receiving for doing just that in Thailand. Now, since he does have diplomatic immunity, he may be expelled from the country, but he's not actually going to see any jail time.
Yeah.
But
Usually diplomats don't.
Exactly. So it's pretty much going to be something like that. And my response to that is, you know what? Fuck the king of Thailand. Go fuck him. Fuck you, king of Thailand.
Yeah, I imagine Thailand smells bad. I imagine every bit of Thailand
Now, that's
smells
just
like
racist.
11th Street.
Now, that's just
That has nothing to do
racist.
with the people. It's like, look at the part of the
Can't
world.
you just be a normal, nice human being and just say, fuck the king of Thailand?
Yeah, all right, fuck the king of Thailand and
Thank you.
smelly, smelly country. It probably smells so bad. It
know
probably
it was
smells
the
so
country.
bad in Thailand.
Thailand, yeah.
Which guy in Street Fighter was from Thailand? Was it the tall one or the short one?
It's a short one.
Yeah, I have no idea. I don't remember. Thailand, I think it's next to Vietnam. I'm going to say it's next to Vietnam.
No, I think it was the tall one.
Wait, is that they got the eye patch? And the
Yeah.
chest scar?
That's
Yeah.
Sagat, and no, Sagat was not from Thailand.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
We'll look into it.
The little guy was.
You know what?
from
No,
India,
Sagat
wasn't he?
might have been from Thailand because he
was-
did do Muay Thai.
Yeah, he did. Yes.
So
He didn't look Thai, though.
Let's move on to the next move story.
Street Fighter.
next news story.
The
Petition
movie? Oh, sorry.
petition to
Movie
ban
good.
Trump from UK has passed 300,000 people have signed this petition.
Yeah, fuck that.
How much?
Which means that now it has
Yeah,
to be
it's
debated
in
in Parliament.
Parliament now,
Yes.
yeah.
So yes,
him alone.
after disparaging remarks that Donald Trump had said about London, which turns out they were completely unfounded. What he
Yeah.
was saying. Well, he spouted them as fact, and they were completely unfounded.
The guy hasn't said a fact in his life.
Yeah, that's
Like-
true. They're now going to ban him from the UK.
They're going to try.
Yeah. So
The government of the United Kingdom is not that stupid.
But you know what? In related news, my petition to ban RT from all buffet styles restaurants
You're
has
such a
yet to
piece
see
of shit.
traction.
Stop
So-
fat shaming me. Tell him, Bill. No more fat. It's 2015.
It's this
you
year.
can't
Come
do
on.
that, man.
it's this year.
It's this year. RT's not fat.
Transgender, fat.
Yeah, he's not fat anymore.
Other words,
You have to-
other things and lifestyles.
Do you have
Don't
any
bully.
idea how
you're,
fat
you're a
you have to
bully.
be?
You're the bad guy.
Do you have any idea how fat you
Actually,
have to be until
I
you
was
call somebody
asked to
fat
do
now?
this. I'm sorry, Bill. Never mind. I was asked to do this by the
apologize for
Buffet
calling me
Restaurant
fat.
Owners Association of America. They're losing money.
Well, you know what? The sign says all you can eat, motherfuckers. I'm going to win every single time. You
Is it a-
can't make enough quiche.
So,
That's what I go for, the quiche. I don't know. That was weird.
so I know we don't normally do this, but we're going to talk about.
We're going to talk about how much we love Donald Trump.
You guys can talk about how much you love
Donald Trump. I don't love him as a politician. I love him as a human being. Bill, go.
Yeah, he kind of feels like the way I feel. Not in his opinions. Not at all about in the way of his
No.
opinions.
Nothing he
He's
thinks.
just kind of like everything he hates. He's just like, yo,
Hey, I
shut
hate
up,
that.
get away from me, you suck. that's exactly
That's
how I
amazing.
feel.
And he's
That
not
would be
afraid to say a word.
like, you know when
Well,
you hear
I've
someone
always-
getting in trouble in the media, and like I always think like at this point I just be like, leave me the fuck alone. Don't talk to me anymore. Shut up. I'm going home.
Hey,
And that's what he does, and I
this
like that.
whole thing over
Fuck you
here
guys.
is fucking stupid as hell, and he'll
I
say
don't really
that.
agree with any of his opinions, but he's
No.
he's the only person that'll just go, you know what? Fuck you. You're fucking
Yeah.
with me.
And
You know
what-
when-
not just that though,
Ah.
but I like whatever he thinks. Literally, it's like whatever comes across his mind. He's like, I'm going to say that. That's coming out of my mouth.
And
great.
And you know, it's funny is that I agree with what you guys are saying because I believe that political correctness has gotten out of hand.
it's stupid.
Political correctness shouldn't be a mandatory thing. Political correctness should be basically like this. If you say something is politically incorrect, it's your prerogative to say it, and you should be allowed to say it without being stopped, without it being told you can't say that. Instead, I should be able to use that as fodder against you to say that, oh, that guy is an asshole. Oh, he said that thing, he must be an asshole.
I think that's wrong as well. Why does the other group? Why can they say you can't say that about me
No, I
because
didn't-
I'm this, but you say something that makes you sound like an asshole, so I can point out you're an asshole? It's literally the same thing they're asking to not have happen to them. It's the same fucking thing.
Yeah, and they're wrong too.
Oh, all right. Well, then
They're
that's
wrong they're wrong to be saying don't call us assholes. You shouldn't be calling us assholes. Yes, I can call you an asshole if I believe you're an asshole. That's what freedom of speech is. He can say whatever the fuck he wants, but you can use that in your brain to go, "Oh, I know what kind of person this person is, and I don't have to listen to a goddamn word he's saying." That's how free speech works.
Yeah, I like that. I like that more. I thought you were saying something
no.
else. I like
There's
that.
bullying on both sides, but the difference is he's going, yo, fuck you, get out of my face, I'm the bully, and everybody else is going, but really they're doing it in a bullying way, like they're pretending that they're the nice ones, that they're just like pointing out the truth. But no, you're say that you're a bully. Go ahead and bully the guy.
Yeah.
He can handle it. If you used to come out and say you're
Yeah,
a bully,
he can
I would
dish,
love to
man.
watch. I would love to watch the left versus Donald Trump in a boxing match. Could you imagine that? Like everyone,
Who's
like,
going to be
I
the
guess
boxer?
I don't know, the Daily Show guy would probably be like he'd show up in his gray t-shirt and like looking like 80 years old. You notice he looks like 80 now? Have you seen him lately? Ever since he left the Daily Show. He looks like 90 years old.
He might have gotten to that point where Jews get, where it's just like, I'm an ancient man.
Him and Donald Trump are going to have a boxing match, and I can't wait. That's going to be television worth watching.
Yeah.
It's going to be the...
Richard Lewis. Do you remember Richard Lewis, Bill? The comedian?
Yes.
Yeah. Same thing happened to him. People forget that. Same exact thing happened to him. It took the course of a year for him to go from a young-looking Jewish guy to a grayed-out, old-looking Jewish guy.
It's going to happen to Corey Simon.
Yeah, it's going to happen to Corey.
Everyone we know.
Yeah.
They're all just... One day you're going to shake their hand, you're going to go see them the next day, and you're going to be like, oh my God, you're my friend's grandfather.
It's
and
like...
he's like, no, it's me. It just happens.
Yeah.
It's
part of
I'm sorry, I'm not really brushed up on my culture aging process.
Oh, wow, guys. We are crazy overtime right now.
Well, just... All right.
Well, let's cut everything.
Yeah,
What are we up to?
Hit delete.
What do we
We'll
do now?
start from the beginning. I mean,
No, that's fine.
What do we need to squeeze in? We got a game.
That's
RT.
fine. No, let's do this thing.
stupid
This is actually not really a game so much as a segment. RT's giving us a little challenge. RT has this
Challenge being
problem,
with
and
him every
I'm
day.
sure you guys, as you've listened to the show, have realized what this problem is that RT cannot remember things at all, and all he can do is describe them vaguely in some bizarre fashion.
Yeah, I got it.
So we're going to call this little segment, What the fuck are you talking about, RT? RT's going to describe something he's looking at on his tablet, and we're going to try to guess what it is.
My wife just gathered a collection of photographs of celebrities and movies and things, and she wants me to go through them and see if he's an old
RT, into your microphone,
he's
please.
an old actor. I think he was King Koopa.
Dennis Hopper.
It is Dennis Hopper.
Oh man!
All right.
I just confused Dennis Hopper with another actor the other night. Who was in Silence of the Lambs?
That was Anthony Hopkins.
Yeah, I got those two of them confused real bad the other night.
This guy, he's also, and he's definitely
RT,
an
you're
actor.
not in your
He's
microphone.
definitely an actor. I think he was in it's a movie. It's like medieval.
Okay.
I'm looking at him. It's definitely medieval. Okay, yeah, and he's got like in the movie he's got long hair. In all the movies he's got long hair. He's got long hair in the movies. He's in that movie about the Greek gods starring Superman, where Superman's the main character, and he's Zeus. He's Zeus.
Oh, Dolph Lundgren.
Absolutely not. No, his name's on the screen. I know his name. Yeah, yes. He's the guy from the movie about the Greek god starring Superman.
And he plays Zeus.
And he plays Zeus. And he's also, I think there's like a thing where he's...
You know what? I can see his face, but I don't know his name.
Dracula! I'm positive he's Dracula.
In what movie?
In Dracula, the movie.
Can we skip?
All right, fuck it. His name is Luke Evans.
No, I would never get it.
That was Dolph Lundgren. Give me a point.
There's no points. It's not happening.
That reminded me of Dolph Lundgren. I think that should count as a point.
Wow.
It's
Come on.
the dragons are in London.
What the fuck? This is a person.
No, this is a movie. Sorry.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
It's a movie, and there's like helicopters all over the place.
Rain of Fire?
Yes, it is Rain of Fire. It's a weird poster
That stars Matthew McConaughey, Christian Bale, and what's that guy?
I remember the movie coming out.
Yeah.
I mean, I think my dad watched it like 8 times.
This-
Sat and bend it like Beckham.
Oh my
This
god.
woman looks kind of like Charlize Theron, and she's an actress.
Katherine Heigl.
No, she's like the cheap man's Charlize Theron.
Who's
Charlize Theron.
And she's an actress, and she's been in a ton of shit. I can't tell you a single thing she's been in. Maybe she was in nope. I don't even know what that movie is. The movie where the women are made into robots, and it's like the 50s.
The Stepford Wives.
Maybe she was in that. Maybe I don't, because I'm not sure. Oh, I think she was in the new Body Snatchers. I think. I don't know who this is. I'm not sure who this woman is.
All right, we give up.
Okay,
What's the name?
Her name is Claire Danes.
Claire Danes?
I don't know who that is.
Claire Danes?
See, here's the problem with this game: is you don't know how to say anything. I don't know who anybody is.
Do you recognize that
and
woman?
He doesn't
Do you
understand a word it
recognize that
says.
face?
I have never seen that.
Bullshit.
Let me
I
see.
bet you've
Let me
seen
see.
that
I've
face.
never
Let me
seen
see.
that before in my life.
Yeah, it's Claire Danes.
Yeah.
She's been around for
I've
years.
heard that name,
Okay.
but
She
I
was
don't
in
know who that is.
She was in Terminator 3. She was the woman in Terminator 3.
She was in Terminator 3.
She was in
I
Romeo
thought
and
she was from, like,
Juliet,
the
starring
20s.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
She was in... Oh, my God. All right, name some more.
No way.
Claire Danes.
She's the main character in Stardust.
She's the main character in Stardust.
never seen-
She's in... I love Stardust.
I don't know how many of
Okay.
those I've
All right,
actually seen.
I think you should have gotten
I
this.
thought Claire Danes was honestly from like the 60s.
When I
No, she's
said
she's
a
from
poor
her.
man's
Charlize Theron wasn't even really acting at the time that
I'm just
Claire
saying.
Danes was popular.
I've heard that name before, but
Anyway.
Okay,
Go ahead.
It's a movie,
Oh my God, this is the last one.
and it's like okay, yeah. The whole
What?
thing's in the
What?
jungle,
What?
and they're kind of Indians, but they're not our Indians, and it's like real brutal and fucked up and gory, and at the end of the movie, Spanish conquest happens.
I've never heard of
Oh,
this.
is it The Passion of the Christ?
Very close. Mel Gibson's name is on the poster.
Oh,
That's all.
No,
I'm gonna
it's
say.
not could you imagine if The Passion of the Christ did end like that, though? No,
Oh,
it's Apocalyptico. I win that one. I get that
There you
point.
go. You guys
I get
are
that
right.
point. That's
Now,
my
wait,
point.
Wait 1 second, because what's this? I want to see. There's another thing here. Oh, this is. Oh, she wrote the answers down.
yeah.
Okay, in case I didn't know what I was looking at. Good job.
You didn't
Good
know that?
job,
Oh,
dear.
okay.
Anyway, so that's the end of that. That was.
No, I looked at the pictures.
Look at the list.
Yeah, it says Dennis Hopper and. There's other ones on here too. Here, I'm going to give you another one.
One more.
One more. Okay. This is a video game that you played when you were younger, and it had a very complicated and involved story, but you really only looked at the breasts.
Duke Nukem.
And no,
Total meltdown.
Nope. And at one point in the game, you lock the butler in the closet. And you spend. You were a kid. You're a pervert, and you'd be like, "Look at the boobs. Spin the camera, and I'll look at those boobs." It was Tomb Raider.
Oh, Tomb Raider.
Oh, see, I never
actually played Tomb Raider.
I only played the demo of it. Like, remember the demo came out?
Spin the camera, and look at the
Yes,
boobs.
that's what I played.
I just spun the camera, and looked at the boobs.
I didn't think they were that impressive for blocks. So
Remember there was like nudity codes? Could you imagine what those things look like nude now? Like the
Oh my
PlayStation
God.
1 Tomb Raider?
Terrifying. Terrifying.
It's just like points. I used to play Duke Nukem just for the boobs. Luckily,
Oh my God,
there's an
yeah.
easy boob part to get to, but I can never
You
get
just
through
walk
the game.
up to the fucking
That game was
stripper and
hard
you're
as
like,
shit.
here's some money. But watch out. If you kill the stripper, even accidentally, a bunch of aliens show up. I love Duke Nukem. I haven't bought
That
the
game
new
was
one.
hard
It
as
was
shit.
terrible.
So okay,
Duke Nukem Total Meltdown, underrated game. Mark it down. Let's talk about that next week.
it's time for the hypothetical, but we have a theme song for the hypothetical this week.
What?
I think.
Should I sing it right now? I'll sing it.
No.
Hypothetical question time.
Oh yeah.
Get your answers and find out who you are and what you believe in.
Yeah. Percussion by Bill Mack.
Yeah, that was good. Can we use that?
Yeah, that's it.
I wouldn't want to.
Oh, God. All right, play your song. I bet it's not as good as my song.
What? A
The
hypothetical
song. Your song. Let's hear it.
I never said there was a song.
You,
Yeah, I could have sworn we were promised a
you
song.
son of a bitch.
I'm pretty sure there wasn't a song.
We sang, though.
Yeah,
we
you
just
know,
sang
we've
for
all,
you.
We've all sang tonight. Every single one of
Yeah.
us has each had a song to sing.
Well,
Did Jay sing?
Yeah, he sang earlier. He sang something.
Didn't sing. I asked him to sing, and he looked at me.
Nah,
and
he
just
did sing.
Stared right back.
Early on, he sang a little tune. He sang a little ditty.
I don't
Trust
think
me.
He did.
Star Wars.
Yeah,
We all-
there it
we all
is.
sang.
Yeah, we did
Yeah.
sing. We've all sang.
I told you.
This is the hypothetical.
Oh my god. Hypothetically, this might be the best pop song ever.
Hypothetically, how many times did you masturbate to this music video?
Dude,
Just like
I don't know.
upper
I
hundreds,
can't. I don't
right?
know if I was doing it right at that point or not.
I was doing it right. I think that video's going to help me figure it out.
Oh god. Now hypothetically, can I unhear that?
No,
no.
no. All right. So the first hypothetical question: would you rather be a cat or a dog?
No, neither is just dead an option. If that is offered to me, I'm going to say I'll just take
Oh, yeah, I got mine.
cease to be.
All right, good.
Oh no, I love the idea of Cat because Cat has the same like Trump personality, where it's like, "Fuck you, get away from me, fuck you."
Both of these
Like, I'm
animals
sitting over here.
have to lick their own genitals and buttholes on a regular basis to maintain cleanliness. I don't want any part of that. And occasionally, dogs will just eat shit.
I think I'll be a dog then. One time, I shat a white dog turd.
You ate that white dog turd, though.
Swallowed it whole and shit it out whole. That's not true.
It's totally true.
It's totally true.
I saw him do it. He just lubed the thing up and swallowed it so it would go down smooth.
Yeah.
That's
Plus,
disgusting.
cats spend time with all the single girls.
All the single ladies?
Yeah, all the single girls
Also,
got cats.
yeah, the single girls that are alone with apartments full of cats.
Yeah, yeah. So, like, come back as a cat, hang out with some chicks, man.
Did you read that study where they found out they did some scan on like a cat's brain or something? If cats were bigger, they would just kill people. They would murder us. So think about that.
I like that. That's cool.
You like that?
I like somebody a little on the edge. It's like they're like the Shia LaBeouf of animals.
that crazy piece.
All right. If you could only
Just
wear,
do it!
If you could only wear one piece of clothing for the rest of your life, what would it be?
John McCool.
I'm not a piece of clothing.
Yeah, I would skin you too.
Well, I guess my answer would be I just wear a jumpsuit because if it has to be one piece of clothing, I'd rather it be something that covers me completely.
Honestly, mine's boring, but I'd go just a pair of sweatpants.
Yeah, that sounds all right,
that
though.
sounds so good.
Yeah. You don't have to wear a shirt.
I wish I could, but I mean, if I'm only choosing one, that's something that could be
Sweatpants.
Underpants, and I definitely want the bottom of me covered more than the top of me.
Jay, your girlfriend just texted me, and she wants me to tell you to show her your goods.
Yeah, she wants me to show her my ass.
Oh, well, show her the goods. John, show us the goods.
All right.
Bill, ask
There
for
we
the
go.
goods.
I'm not asking for the
Yeah,
good.
we're asking for the goods. Show us. Nah, you don't want to show
All right,
us
here
your
we
butt.
go.
You going to show us your butt?
You got to
Jay?
send her a picture of my
Okay,
butt.
Jay is getting up right now, and I'm not
No, you
really
don't
sure
have
if
to
this
look.
is going to happen.
I'm not-
Now, remember,
I'm-
this is the
I'm
only pair of
avoiding
pants.
butts.
Let me move my glass just a little bit farther away from Jay's butthole. All right, that's better. Yeah.
Here we go.
Wait,
Bend a little bit. Come on, John. Bend more. Bend more.
God, I'm in the
there
same
we
spot
go.
as you.
Now, let's wait. Let's get your face
folks
in the
at
shot
home.
too. Okay.
I'm not seeing it. I'm
I
being-
sent
it's
Jay
being
the same
described,
picture
and
one
it's
time.
Terrible.
Great. I literally sent Jay the exact same pose that we're about to send this girl. That's so weird. Me and John sent each other ass shots.
When I was like 13 or so, I got a digital camera for Christmas, and they gave it to me on Christmas Eve. And that night, I took a picture of my butt, printed it up on our computer, and then hung it on the top of the tree.
1 year for Christmas, I was in grade school. I forget how old what grade, or how old I was. But I made my teachers each. I got them each this nice, like, fancy gift bag with fancy frill, and I put a roll of toilet paper in each bag, and a card I made on the computer that had a beautiful Christmas tree on the front. On the inside, it just said, "I wanted to get you something cheap and useful, but most important, that would make you think. Most importantly, something that would make you think of me as you wiped your ass. Love, R.T. Frank."
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah.
That's an old one.
I love-
It's
oh,
almost
yeah.
as good as the bear story, which you told.
All right,
technically
so
last
before
week.
we move on to the
That
next
was so bad.
before we move on to the next hypothetical question, do you
Who
want
would
to give?
turn you gay?
So no, what's the? Do you have an actual question for this?
who
Bill
would
Mack
I-
chose sweatpants. I chose a jumpsuit because that covers the whole
I
body.
was
Yeah,
not turn gay for sweatpants.
I chose John McCool. I was like, I'm going to wear John McCool's clothing. If I have to wear one thing,
I think you were
I'm gonna
answering
keep
who
you
would you
by
turn
my
All
gay
right,
for.
so next question. Next question. Since we're all straight men, who would you turn gay for? I think the answer is Ryan Gosling.
nah, he's not pretty enough. He's
No,
not.
I don't.
That's the it. You know, it's got to be.
That's my answer.
oh, sorry.
He's funny. He's attractive, and he'd be nice to me.
I need some like very small Hispanic effeminate person. That's it. I don't know
I-
who that is,
yeah.
but there's my vague description of who I'm going gay for.
He doesn't know what the what the definition of the word twink means.
Oh my god! Yeah. Oh Jay, I actually watched so much twink porn online before I got my glasses because I can't see anything, and the thumbnails just look like really effeminate women. So I would click them, and then still I'm squinting because I can't see shit, and it's like, this lady has a penis, and she's just jacking off all over the place.
yeah.
And yeah, it was awful. It was awful. Ange had to tell me I literally asked her, I was like, Ange, what does twink mean? And why is it all gay stuff? And it's the only thing that comes on the internet. Yeah, apparently there are ways to set it so that doesn't come up now.
A lot of things come on the internet. Twinks, bears, women now.
Ange is trying to convince me to start a cam business where I masturbate for gay men.
Go for it.
Yeah. And apparently you can make a lot of money. My sister's wife used
I
to
don't
do
like
was
that you're avoiding this question.
Oh, well, who would I just told you who it would be. Some small, effeminate Hispanic person.
Yeah, you gotta be specific.
Who is that? Oh, Fez from that 70s show back when he was Fez, not buff him now.
Okay.
Yeah, how's that? There you go, I'll do that. Put a wig on that guy. It's a lady.
Yeah. Bill?
I don't know if I would turn gay for anybody. I don't know.
No,
like,
this
I don't
is
know
like
if that's
the
a
end
thing.
of the world.
So the end of why at the end of the world do I have to have sex with a man?
But you have to be, and you have to like it too. That's what it comes down to.
I don't think the left's going to be happy about this. This is very offensive to gay people. They say you could turn into gay if you just so happen to run into Ryan Gosling. They're not going to be happy.
You
with
run
this.
into Ryan Gosling.
That's not going to. They're not going to be happy with this. And I
Run into his
I
tight
don't agree
behind.
with this.
Oh my god!
By behind, I mean his ass.
Listen to Bill.
All right, if
Trump's
you-
in office. This won't be standing for the sport. It will not be tolerated.
This won't be standing.
Won't be standing for.
I'm sorry. I'm just so shocked and appalled at this.
We're gonna change that. We're gonna skip this one. If you could have gills or wings, which would you pick?
Wings. The ocean is terrifying.
I was gonna pick gills just because that it's like 75% of the Earth's mass.
Yeah, I think more. Oh no, I don't know.
But from what you're saying, yeah, the ocean is.
The ocean
pretty
is terrifying, right? The ocean's one of the scariest things. I get a small amount of anxiety thinking about being in the ocean. Like the thought of being stuck in the ocetion, or even just maybe being in the ocean, scares me. It's a scary place. I think.
Yeah,
it's
if you
really
broke
scary.
your wing over water, though, you'd really wish you had gills.
What are you going to do? How are you going to just break your wing flying? Am I flying into an airplane? Birds fly across the ocean all the time.
Have you seen your eyesight's so bad? It's bound to happen.
Wow,
that cloud's really loud. That's coming right at me. Bang! Well, now I'm falling into the ocean.
And I'm in the ocean, and I'm just having a panic attack, and I'm dead.
Yeah.
The ocean's so scary.
I think I would turn gay for Carl Pilkington. I don't think he's gay, but like
Who's Carl Pilkington?
He's that British guy that hangs out with Ricky Gervais all the time. He's hilarious. He doesn't know anything. He's one of the funniest guys. Like his views on stuff are just so.
Is he the idiot abroad?
Yeah, the idiot abroad.
Okay,
that guy.
yeah, all right.
Yeah,
That's
I
a
know.
really bad choice.
No, I don't know. I feel like he's the kind of guy I could hang out with.
Oh,
and
no!
I'm not doing any. I'm not having any sex, so I'm not having sex with that guy.
You're
So I'll just rather.
You're banging this dude.
In fact,
You're
sometimes
gonna
his
bang this
personality
guy.
kind of reminds me of Abby's, and I'm like, all right, so let's just I'll go over there.
Bill's doing a much more emotional thing. Me and Jay were just like, who could we fuck? What dude? If someone put a dude in the room and was like, you gotta bang that dude, who am I going to be able to get it up for? And I changed my mind. The gay Spanish guy from Con Air. That's who it'll be. That'll be my my gay lover. Yeah.
All right.
The one in the dress.
All right, so that's it for the hypothetical. We're going to take this time to take another commercial break.
Hey! Buy stuff! This stuff! Are you a friendless jerk? Do you not have the ability to form lasting relationships with women? Maybe you use the word bro more than other people. Do you need a friend? No! A wingman that will always make you seem better by comparison? Well, the great minds at Vortex have the friend for you! Introducing the Walking Talking Boner! It's a living 6-foot-tall human penis with a face and mouth designed to make you look better by comparison.
God, I'm gonna make you look so good!
No longer will you be striking out because alone you're an idiot.
God, where are the tits? Show me the tits!
Now available in black guy.
I'd give the largest vein in my shaft-like body for a set of tits right now. Bye, Vortex!
All right, we're back now.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
You don't want to buy that?
No, it made me choke a little bit. I was actually off in the corner trying to masturbate to the thought of that Spanish person from Con Air. I'm going to work at this.
God, I thought we
I'm
got
going
away
to
from
write
that.
that
What,
person
work
a
at
letter.
masturbation?
Yeah. I'm gonna
Oh, my
work at it.
God.
Hey, it's your fault. It's your fucking girlfriend again. No, the picture's going to be there every time I look at the screen.
Yeah, it is.
She just said this is the most beautiful thing ever. Serious question. Do you and Jess do ass play, but on you?
No.
All right. I'm just wondering.
Not yet.
Lucy genuinely thought that Ange and I were swingers when we were down in Texas. She was just asking me about the things we do in our life, and the end of the conversation ended with, You're swingers, right? That's what the point of this is here. Like, you guys are swingers. It's like, you got that from anime convention.
So, all right, so now we're going to play America's favorite game show, Oodles.
Ooh.
We haven't played this in a while. It's going to be a lot of
I
fun.
went wild for this. This should become the Oodles podcast.
Yeah, we actually talked about that. We might become the Oodles podcast.
So, rules are simple. There's a card. The card starts with a simple question, and then everything on the card is a riddle or phrase that ends in the same letter.
Penis.
And all you have to do is, it's the first to 3 points wins. If you get the entire card correct, that's 2 points. If you don't get if nobody gets the last question correct, I get a point as the question reader, and whoever gets the last question right, depending on what happens there, they get a point. So here's how this goes. We're going to start with RT. RT.
There were a lot of rules there. I want you to know I didn't listen to a single one. But
That's
just
fine.
Keep going. Keep going.
That's fine. RT, your first question to start the card. True or false?
False.
That is correct.
Boom in your face.
All these begin with the letter F.
Fuck.
No, none of them are fuck. None of them are fuck or
Fornicate.
Or anything that revolves around fuck.
Ah, damn it. Frogs.
Chocolate chip meister.
F.
Yeah, it begins with an F. Chocolate chip meister.
Fishers.
That is
Fishers-
incorrect.
Damn it.
Correct answer was
Fudge
famous Amos.
Famous.
Oh, I thought it was
Famous
Fudge
Amos.
Man.
All right, Bill, these are up for grabs. RT up for grabs. All these begin with F. Pebbles Papa.
Flintstone.
Fred.
Flintstone.
Fred.
Good job.
That was my point.
We don't get points.
Yeah, I know we don't get points yet, but that was mine.
The plane lands here.
Fantasy Island.
That's correct.
What? Damn it.
TV Angel with Hera.
Farrah.
Farrah Fawcett. That's correct.
Oh, good job. I'm not getting any of these.
I'm rocking and
Mrs.
rolling.
Mrs. Brady. You remember her name?
I don't know celebrities, or I'm surprised how far I came.
no clue.
Her name was
Fred Flintstone.
Her name was Florence Henderson.
I know that name. No,
Yeah.
I would never be able to come
Fred
up with it.
Flintstone.
What some crooks leave behind?
Footprints.
Fingerprints.
Fingerprints.
God damn it. Footprints. What was I thinking?
You're thinking Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
Parisian's breakfast.
Falafel.
French toast.
That's correct. Wayne's favorite cookie.
Wayne.
Wayne's favorite cookie.
F.
Yeah.
I have a fucking
Wayne.
clue.
Party on Wayne.
No, not that Wayne.
I don't have a clue.
Fig Newton.
Who's
Wayne Newton.
Wayne Newton.
Wayne Newton.
Yeah.
Remember, this game was from 1992. All right. Moral majority's main man. Anybody remember this guy?
Donald Trump.
No.
Donald Trump.
I don't have a damn clue.
Jerry Falwell.
What?
You don't remember Falwell?
Fuck 1992. Just read it, Jay.
Well, the only thing on here that would make any sense to you guys is...
No, just read the next one. Don't just read. Let's hear it.
This is the last one.
Okay.
I'll just say a movie starring Jeff Goldblum.
No, read the question. Let's hear the question.
Pop, Sets, or Jeff Goldblum?
Fly.
Hey! Bill Mack gets a point.
Did you just guess that? Because I didn't understand
What's
the
that
point.
F? I heard Jeff Glowbloom.
Oh.
Glowgloom.
Yeah.
That's my point. Jeff Glowgloom.
All right, Bill.
Load me up with another point.
All right,
And a
Bill.
beer.
Now, if Bill runs this card, he wins the game.
Hey, more power to him.
All right, Bill.
Okay.
True or false?
True.
That is incorrect.
This card is up for grabs.
This card is
What
up
was
for
the
grabs.
question?
Et tu, Brute was an impassionate speech given by Popeye.
True.
That's
No.
false.
That's absolutely true.
All these begin with the letter K.
I saw it once.
All
Wasn't
these
the
begin with the letter
original
K.
Joker.
I want to say a racial slur.
Don't you fucking say it!
Yeah, I don't say any racial slurs.
I was
That
at
will never
work
be
today
the
in a
answer.
meeting, and this woman
Asian
kept saying the word
country with
wop
soul.
back and forth.
No,
It's like,
no,
wop,
no.
wop,
Kill
wop.
it. Kill it. Kill it.
Correct answer was Korea.
No.
A really full spread bed.
Wait, we didn't get a single question yet. Go to
King.
the first question.
King size. Black belt's chops.
Karate.
This condiment is always lagging
Ketchup.
behind. He loved to sing in inclement weather.
John
King.
Cleese.
The
Gene
King.
Kelly.
Damn it.
The King.
Gene Kelly, who starred in Singing in the Rain.
Yeah.
In the rain.
What did I say? John Cleese?
Either half of a Dustin Hoffman film.
Kramer.
That's correct.
What?
People bang these, hoping to be welcomed.
Matt, wait, what's the letter?
K. It's fucking K.
Kangaroos. Yeah, when you go to Australia, you gotta bang a kangaroo.
Knockers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, nice knockers, man.
Let's go to tit fuck. John.
Lock solution.
Grow up.
Lock solution.
Knock.
Key. New Zealand bird fruit.
Kiwi.
Only short men wear these pants in the family.
Knickers.
Hey, RT gets a point.
Yeah, good job. Guess true.
All right, RT. Here's your first question.
It's true. I'll just go true.
Yeah,
I'll
right?
Go, yeah.
What's the question? Is it true?
That's incorrect.
All right, what was the real answer?
Correct answer was Tuesday.
I read the question.
Tuesday falls on what weekday?
That's crazy. It's the 7th.
Wait, I
right?
think true works.
No.
All these begin with the letter H. Mummified graffiti.
Hieroglyphics.
Close enough.
That's
Hieroglyphics.
You got 95% of that word.
Oh my God. Ski-nosed Christmas troop yuckster.
What? Ski nose.
Ski nosed, yeah.
SKI nosed Christmas troop yuckster.
And it's H?
H.
I have no idea.
Bob Hope.
Oh!
What?
It would have been so...
'Cause
I didn't, know that one by any stretch, but it would have been so awesome if I did. Could you imagine if I answered Bob Hope and I got that one?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
that
what
would have been
you're,
so
that's what you're
satisfying.
owing
He
to.
swims, he's ugly, and he's not a rhinoceros.
Hippopotamus.
That's correct.
Oh.
Musical instrument that gets talked about tediously.
Harp?
That's correct. Education facility for pubescents.
High school.
That's correct. What a bad cook hopes his friends will be.
Hungry.
That's correct. Cranial protection.
Helmet.
A truss can overcome this stain. I'm sorry. A truss can overcome this strain.
Hernia?
That's correct. Bill Bixby with green skin.
Hercules. Hulk.
Yes, that is correct. Errol Flynn's
He said Hercules.
It threw you off your game, though.
Errol Flynn's tights were tighter than Kevin Costner's.
Hood. Robin Hood.
That's correct. RT gets a point.
Errol
I
Flynn,
said-
star Robin Hood.
So RT, you got 2 points. Bill has 1. RT, if you get this correct, but it's Bill's card, you'll win.
Okay.
Bill runs this card. Bill wins.
I run this card. Michael Jackson runs your ass.
Jackson
Bill
wants your ass.
Bill Mack. True or false? Lee Iacocca kept a sign on his desk that said, "The Buick stops here."
I'm going to go with false.
That is correct.
Okay.
All these begin with the letter L. The letter L.
Lesbian.
None of them are lesbian. Cabaret
I
singer.
guess. Cabaret singer. Skip.
That is incorrect.
The next one. Give me the next one.
You can't skip.
Correct answer was Liza Minnelli.
All right, well, give me the next one.
No, we can.
All these are up for
we can-
grabs.
No.
Yeah.
A dog or a part of Canada?
What?
A dog or a part of Canada?
Lab. Rador.
That's correct.
Really?
Labrador.
Wow, Labrador,
All right.
Canada.
Your money
Look at Billy
or your
Bones.
breakfast cereal?
Who's breakfast cereal?
Correct answer was life.
Life.
fuck you.
I got that.
You're a
Life.
cheater.
Palace Queen sent to the dungeon for tax fraud.
I definitely got life there, right?
Say the question again.
Palace Queen sent to the dungeon for tax fraud.
Lindenberg.
I have no idea.
Her
Laura.
name was Leona Hemsley.
Leona Hemsley. I was saying it right there, just like the last one. Yeah.
Seafood you really shell out for.
Lobster.
Oh.
A dog's dog tag.
What?
A dog's dog tag.
Leash.
No.
Lick.
Dog tag. Tag. A dog's dog tag.
It's L?
It's
dog
license.
tag.
Oh.
A dog tag.
Brochure about a small leaf.
Leaflet.
A
Anthony
dog's dog tag
Perkins
should be
threw
on
a
a handbag.
memorable shower for her. Her name was Janet Leigh. No one knows that because we all word.
Right. A dog's dog.
Belly button fluff.
Lint.
60s feathery first lady.
60s.
60s. Linda Carter. is that one?
No.
Is that one?
was
Laura
Lady Bird.
Kennedy.
Lady Bird. Lady Bird Johnson, who was Lyndon Johnson's wife.
Oh.
I get a point.
Oh. Good for you.
Yeah, okay,
good job, John.
RT.
Hey, John McCall. Clap, Bill.
No. I'm competitive.
You're not competitive.
I just
All
want the
right,
game to keep
RT,
going.
here we
Make
go.
the game so fun.
Here we go.
Stop me, Gab.
Score right now 1-1-2. I'm not telling the people at home what who's getting. I just pointed.
Yeah, figure it out, assholes.
1, 1, 2.
Rewind
Somebody,
and
somebody,
listen.
somebody.
Or is it 2-1-1?
And
Yeah.
the game goes to 150.
All right.
Yeah, that's right.
In what year can the USA have its next bicentennial?
You only get one.
That's correct.
Oh, I would have been wrong.
What were you going to say?
I would have said, fucking.
It has ended 76.
2000 dickety 6.
It has to end in 76.
Yeah,
just so you know.
2076.
Okay,
then.
whatever
That's
number you
what
say,
I
it
would've
has to
said.
end in 76.
That
No,
was my guess.
dickety. That's what they used to say for the word 70.
Oh.
Yeah,
dickety.
it's way back.
Anyway, all these begin with the letter H.
Again.
Hysterical Lynx.
I
Even
know
though
this
that's
one.
not an apt description
I know
because
this
Lynx
one.
is a cat and this is not a cat.
Oh, I don't know.
Hysterical Lynx.
Hot dog?
No.
It's like a
This
sausage?
one. Is it ha? Like ha?
Is
Kinda.
it?
Hyena.
No, it's not. It's not
All these
kinda
begin
that.
with the letter H. They're up for grabs. Let's
they-
do this thing.
when something's
Faith and
hysterical.
Charity's Companion or a 44-carat stone.
Hermaphrodite.
Hope. Chocolate's Affections.
Heart.
Hugh Hefner. That's a double H. You gotta give me a point.
Did you see his face?
Yeah. Hershey's Kisses. Auto beepism.
Horn.
Close.
Honk.
That's correct.
Damn it.
Jimmy with experience.
Jimmy Hoffa.
Is that
Hoffa?
right?
Hendrix.
Oh.
Not Hoffa.
AM payment for PM imbibing.
Happy hour.
Hangover.
Hangover is correct.
Damn it. Oh, AM payments. Motherfucker.
She was a smash in Splash. Anybody remember her name?
Heather.
This is the woman who wore the eye patch in Kill Bill. Give me the point for saying that.
No. Huma Herman.
No, she had a feud with Uma Thurman. Yeah, he feuded. I know all about this.
Daryl Hannah.
Fuck, I got that point.
Buddy of... There's no point to
There's
be had.
points out.
Huma
Buddy
Herman.
of Peggy Sue.
Harry.
Holly. 240 every 10 days.
What does that mean?
Wait, say that again, please.
240 every 10 days.
240 every 10 days. Hours.
That's correct.
All right, yeah.
Oh.
Bone that's very current and up to date.
Humorous.
No.
Ah. Funny bone. It's an H.
Bone that's very current and up to date.
Hipster.
Try again.
Hip bone.
Hipster.
Well, I'm going to give it to Bill because he kind of got it.
Motherfucker. You
That-
had to say
yeah.
try it again.
Well, I said the word
You
hip.
said try it again, and
No,
then I said the answer.
no. When you say the word hip, like if we were on a game show right now, as soon as I said hip, they wouldn't even let me get to the start. They just give it to me. That counts on game shows. It counts in life. It counts down here in the basement.
That's not how... All right, whatever. Give him the
get the
point.
point.
Just give him the point.
Hip.
Plus, you guessed
Stir.
wrong several times before.
I throw a lot of guesses.
It's all tied up between you two. This is the one that'll do it, unless you give it to me. Who was the last person?
It's my turn.
Is it?
It's my turn.
No, it is his turn.
No, it's your turn.
No, it is my turn.
Oh, yeah? Well, the last question was, in what year can the U.S. have its next bicentennial? which is the question you
Oh,
answered.
yes, you're right. Okay.
Bill, true or false? Betty Davis was named after her Betty Davis eyes.
No, it was Billy Davis eyes. So no,
So false is what you're saying.
false.
Well, it's correct.
Okay.
It was her Billy Davis eyes.
All these begin with
I like that
the letter H.
incorrectly got that right.
All these begin with the letter H. That's 3 in a row.
Whores.
Horse doesn't begin with H.
Where's the Vors?
Yeah, whores divorce does.
Yeah, well, that's hors
You
d'oeuvres.
horsehole.
Wow, we're really going overtime now.
Hey.
His fall was no yoke.
Oh no.
No, come on. You know it. It's Humpty Dumpty, man.
Oh,
Well, it's too late. You got it wrong.
What did you say?
All these
no yoke. Oh no.
all these begin with H. A carpenter's favorite rap singer.
Hammer time.
Close enough, Hammer.
So yeah, he said hammer. He gets that point.
Unassuming dessert tart.
What?
Unassuming dessert tart.
Hig is a Fig Newton again.
No, it's an H. I have no
it's an
idea
H?
what is
Humble pie.
it. Oh, fuck
Oh,
that.
piece of shit, humble pie.
Hughes, Hawks, or the Duck? Hughes, Hawks, or the Duck?
With an H. I have no idea. What is it, Bill?
With the duck.
Howard.
Oh, Howard Hughes.
Howard Hawks. Howard the Duck.
Who the fuck is Howard Hawks? There's a lot of birds in that.
He's some guy. He's some guy that was well known in 1992.
I don't like all them birds.
These bracelets bring people together.
Handcuffs.
That's correct. Socrates' final cocktail.
Isn't it Socrates?
Yeah, I like to say Socrates. Socrates' final cocktail.
I like he just said it again.
Helium. Then he pontificated with his voice all high pitched. People,
No.
It was a laugh riot. That was the last day of his life.
I know that's not right, but I have no idea.
No, that's
Hemlock. That's what killed him.
It was definitely helium.
Country that's a Dutch treat.
A ham.
Belgium?
Amsterdam.
Oh, it's H.
Holland. His birds were psycho.
The director.
Hitchcock.
Hitchcock. Grooming tool for bees. It's a riddle. Grooming tool for bees.
Hive.
Is it Hive?
No, it's a honeycomb.
Oh, and you get it?
No.
Oh.
Last one. Garbage bag that lifts weights.
Look at the face he's making.
It's like so easy. Garbage bag that lifts weights.
Mark Henry.
Mark Henry.
You just called Mark Henry a garbage bag.
Look at him. He's a shapeless lump.
Hefty.
Hey!
Fuck you.
Bill Mack wins oodles.
Yeah. Mark Henry.
All right, well, I got to be quick about this. We have the last segment of the show. That was oodles, by the way. We have the last segment of the show, which is the Moronic quote. Moronic quote this week comes from none other than R. Kelly. R. Kelly once was quoted as saying, "Osama bin Laden is the only one who knows exactly what I'm going through." So, with that,
Let's hang R. Kelly on live television.
that is the end of the show.
It's like we did to
Per
Osama bin
Bill
Laden.
Mack's request, here's the end song.
Yes.
What about the song I requested?
Maybe later. Yeah.
Yeah, later.
I'm
No, there it is. They're both playing together now. So we'll just turn that right up. The end song is Britney Spears' Baby One More Time and Phil Collins' Easy Lover, played together in a cacophony of noise.
It sounds terrible. It sounds really
That was really confusing.
While this confusion's going on, I'm going to do the ramble. I'd like to thank the contributors, Bill Guy and Paul Yu, Jason Connor, Mary McCoy, Angela Marino, Frank. Thank you for your contributions. We couldn't have done the show without you. I'd like to thank our media director, Jess Callip. You can check her out at hotmess.net. Art was provided by Ouija. You can check her out at ouijasonline.com. Soundboards were provided by soundboard.com and ebombsworld.com. Hypothetical was hypothetical-questions.com. Music at the beginning of the show was provided by Railroad Fever. You can check them out at Reverb Nation and on Facebook and also on Spotify. End of the show was brought to us by Britney Spears and Phil Collins. They're great. Go to our website, ASSHATpodcast.com. You can check us out on Twitter at ASSHATpodcast.
Doesn't count. Get away from my voice.
Facebook, Facebook.com/ASSHATpodcast. Podcast ASSHAT. Facebook.com/podcast ASSHAT. YouTube, check us out as ASSHAT Podcast. You send us an email, hate mail at ASSHATpodcast.com. You can call us up, 267-223-5725. Leave us a message. You might hear yourself in the air next week. That's been the show. ASSHAT Podcast. Thank you. Good night.
What was that?